Hello everybody, you can clearly see how this Ketu Mars conjunction in Libra is really impacting the world. It's impacting the world's relationships among the countries, because Libra is a sign of world relationships. So this Ketu Mars, the unconditional, directionless energy is making the world relationships worse than ever. And this particular Mars, see, you may ask, Ketu Mars conjunction occurs every year, right? It occurs every year. But Ketu Mars conjunction in Libra, it occurs once in 1.5, once in 18 years. Once in 18 years. That is one thing. And this time what's happening is, in addition to that, Jupiter is also on the Rahu Ketu axis. See, when the conditions are worse, at least the Jupiter is a bit better. Then you can say the worst condition, can be saved, right? But this time what's happening? Rahu is in Aries. Rahu comes in Aries every 18 years once. Rahu comes to Aries and Ketu comes to Libra. So every 18 years, for 1.5 years, you can see Rahu and Ketu in the Aries and Libra. And for that particular 1.5 years, the world relationships may go wrong to an extent, for sure. Because when Ketu is in Libra, it creates some difficulties in the world relationships, in the relationship energy, for sure. But in addition to that, Mars is joining Ketu and Jupiter is on the Rahu Ketu axis this time, right? And in addition to that, Saturn is watching this particular Jupiter and Rahu conjunction with its third aspect. This is not a very frequently occurring phenomenon. That's what I want to tell. And in addition to that, the conjunction of Rahu Jupiter is occurring in the sign of Aries, and the lord of this Aries, means the controller of this Aries energy, is Mars here, and the Mars is actually joining Ketu, right? You're getting the point. Rahu Jupiter conjunction in Aries watched by Saturn, making the Jupiter worse. Jupiter is already masked by Rahu there, and Saturn is watching this Rahu Jupiter conjunction with its third aspect, because Saturn's third aspect is always bad. So Rahu Jupiter conjunction is becoming much more worse because of Saturn's third aspect. In addition to that, the controller of Rahu Jupiter energy, because Rahu Jupiter is in the sign of Aries, that controller is Mars, and that Mars is going even more directionless, because Mars is joining Ketu. Mars is just joining the Rahu Ketu axis, and Ketu and Mars are joined. It's called Pisyash Yoga, right? And this particular Ketu Mars no direction energy is actually trying to control Rahu Jupiter conjunction, which is aspected by Saturn. It's really a worse planetary position, you can say. So the same thing is reflecting in the world. You can see the Israel declares state of war. In the news, you can see India Today, CNN News, anywhere you can see, just 3 hours ago they updated, right? Israel under attack. So this is all because of this Libra going completely out of direction. So thanks for watching this video. We will try to update more and more in the future.